Hey, what's up, Lee? My name is Devin Norton with SEO Dallas TX. Thank you for giving me a call earlier, and thank you for clicking on this video. I'm just going to be giving you three solid pieces of advice you can apply to your website today so you can start ranking to the top of Google and you can start beating 214pressurewashing.com, because if you type in pressure washing Dallas, they show up number one. There's a lot of business that comes with that. I'm going to show you how they're doing it and how you can beat them. You're probably wondering why I'd even make this video for you, and it's really simple. I found out a little while ago there's a lot of small business owners out there that are so busy running their business and taking care of their customers that they don't really have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. And the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who's not. So what I started doing was creating these attack plans and just giving them away for free. Some people take this information and they do it themselves, and that's awesome. Some people call me back and say, you know what, Devin, I like you. I just don't have the time to do this. Can you do it for me? Whatever you want to do with this information is totally okay with me. My only goal is to help you out and help you make a lot of money. I'm going to talk to you about three things today: content, backlinks, and then citations. But I wanted to start by saying that I went through your website and I was blown away. You did an absolutely fantastic job on the site. First off, right when I opened it, it loaded up extremely fast, which is really, really important for SEO. So great job on that. And it just looks like it was completely professionally created. Like really great font choices, nice, memorable logo, really awesome parallax scrolling. The scrolling feature itself kind of looks nice too. It's a very smooth, fluid, like scroll. And then you have a lot of like really nice Photoshop photos, good before and afters, which are great for uh, closing somebody when they hit your site. And just like there's so much in here that's so nice. And I noticed these little animations here. From a design point of view, like you killed it. I couldn't imagine this was a cheap site. So great job on the website. Now, what Google mostly cares about when it comes to ranking a website is content. Content is king in this industry, and content is everything that you can read on the homepage, anything you can highlight, as well as whatever your images are saved as. So the average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,500 words, so that'd be a good starting point for you. So if I go and I put in your content, you see I have 1,100 words. So you're not at that optimized spot, and I definitely recommend getting yourself to at least 1,500 words, if not 2,000 words. That way Google knows that you are the authority when it comes to pressure washing in the Dallas area. But by adding that much more content too, it also allows you to add in more buyer intent keywords. And a buyer intent keyword is just a phrase that somebody commonly types into Google when they're already ready to purchase your business or purchase your services, such as like pressure washing Dallas. If somebody were to type in like how do I do pressure washing, or what do I look for in a pressure washer, they may not be ready. But when somebody types in pressure washing Dallas, they're looking for the company in Dallas that can provide for them. So that's a buyer intent keyword. So I actually pulled up a list for you of some really good buyer intent keywords that you can use for your own website. And you can see we've got pressure washing Dallas, the one I'm using for this video. 400 people per month type that direct thing into Google. So you can see just being number one for that would get you a ton of business on its own. But then you've got power washing Fort Worth, not washing machine repair, but pressure washing Fort Worth, power washing Dallas, power washing Arlington, pressure washing Arlington, Dallas pressure washing, house washing Greenville, pressure washing services Flower Mound. You can see that there's a ton of volume available for you. 400 here, 200 here. We'll skip these. So that's 600, 750, 900. 1,000, 1,100, 1,190, 1,280. You can see, and then what is that, 1,370? You can see just with these keywords here, that's 1,370, 1,370 people who are ready to purchase pressure washing every single month that can find your business first. You can imagine how much money you'd make if you had your website showing up number one for all these different keywords. So you want to make sure you put that inside of your content. So if I copy this keyword and I go over here and I open a little search bar and I paste it, you can see you don't have that on your site at all. You don't have an exact match. So you want to make sure you put that in there. And you could put it right here at the top. Like, we provide the pressure washing Dallas residents can rely on. Something that makes grammatical sense but also fits that keyword in. And one other tip too is a lot of people miss this. You can save your images as keywords. So like this is a nice image name, but you can say this as pressure dash washing dash Dallas, and that'll help you rank for that keyword as well. So that's my first tip for you regarding content. My next tip is backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. And this is really important because Google's like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites linking to your website. But keep in mind, like I said, they want to see trustworthy, relevant websites, which means you're going to get a lot more power if you have other home services companies or other pressure washing companies linking to you versus having like Pizza Hut linking to you, because Google knows you're not a pizza company. And so the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool. You don't have to use it. I'm going to explain what you're seeing here. But if you want to check the stuff on your own, just type in backlink checker on Google. You can find all the same stuff. So it says you currently have 2 backlinks coming from 2 individual websites. You're being found for 3 keywords, and it says you're not getting any traffic. Now, this is a tool. The only way to see how much traffic you're actually getting is having access to your Google Analytics, which I don't have. But it says you just started getting those links this month. The first one was on the 18th. The second one was today. Wow, nice. Um, so that's a good start. And then if you want to see what 214 Pressure Washing is doing, they have 574 backlinks coming from 99 individual websites, but they're getting 543 organic traffic. And the thing about Ahrefs is it commonly underreports by about 5 to 10 times. So they're really probably getting closer to 2,700 all the way up to like 5,400 people hitting their site every single month. Could you imagine how much money you had or would be making if you had 5,400 people hitting your site every single month looking for pressure washing services? There's a lot of money to be made, and all they're doing is following the exact same tips that I'm giving you right now. So you might be asking, well, how the heck do I beat this? They did all the hard work for you. They researched what websites are the most powerful and the most relevant. So all I would do if I were in your shoes is copy them. Because if these 99 websites are good enough to rank them, they're good enough to rank you too. So what I would do is I would go website by website and get these exact same websites pointing right back at you. And it's really simple, like newstarlocalnews.com. This one, you go in here, you create a profile, log in, create a profile, put a link in your profile back to your homepage, and boom, you've got a backlink. These blog spots, you just go to blogspot.com, create a new blog. You can literally write a little bit of content about pressure washing, and then put a link in the content back to your homepage. Boom, you've got another backlink, and then we got 3 of those. And you just go one by one and copy all these same links. And if you do that, if you beat them in content, plus you beat them in backlinks, that alone, those 2 tips alone are enough to get you ranked #1 here and start getting all the business that comes with that. But I'm going to give you one more tip, and that's how to show up right here in the top of the maps, because most traffic nowadays is done through cell phones. And people, when they get on cell phones, they see the map first. So you want to show up there. That's where the most calls come from. Getting here requires having more citations than your competitors. And a citation is when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. And a directory is a website that allows you to list your business's information, such as like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Networks, Facebook, Angie's List, Home Advisor. There's a ton of them. So what I would do if I were in your shoes, I'd figure out what directories Park City's Power Wash was in. I'd put myself in all those exact same directories, but then I'd add a bunch more on top. So like if you found them in 150 directories, I'd be putting myself in like 300. But that's all I've got for you, Lee. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep it short and to the point for you. I know you've got a busy day and a busy schedule. As a super quick recap, you're going to want at least 1,500 words of content on this homepage, but the more the merrier. And you're going to want to put in keywords like pressure washing Dallas within your content, as well as saving your images as those keywords. Then you're going to want to take the websites that are linking to 214 pressure washing and get those exact same websites linking back to your website, powerwashplustx.com. And lastly, you're going to want to put your name, address, and phone number in more directories and then Park City's Power Wash. If you follow these 3 tips alone, that's enough to get you ranked on the entire front page of Google and start getting all the phone calls, all the business, and all the growth that comes with that. So you're probably asking, what do I do now? You've got 2 options. The first one is you can take this information, you can run with it, use it all yourself, and the sooner you get started, the sooner you rank to the top of Google and start getting all the business that comes with that. If you don't have the time to do it, or if you just have any questions, feel free to give me a call back anytime. I know we just spoke on the phone. Call that exact same number. I put it down here at the bottom right, 972-309-9939. I'd be happy to hear your goals, give you an attack plan on what you need to do moving forward, and see if we can be a good partner from that point on. But either way, I do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I look forward to hearing your feedback on what you thought about this information, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Lee. See ya.